Hello friends, and welcome to this episode of The Darker Side of Spirituality. So we're back more on a spiritual theme today. Now, I've been getting a few posts come up that has piqued my interest, let's say, and it is about karma or destiny swapping. Now, as always, as I always say, I've not done a lot of research. I'm more here to raise awareness than to go down the rabbit hole with this stuff because, to be quite honest, I've got too much on my hands at the moment fighting the good fight. But yeah, anyway, so what is karma swapping? Now, just a brief overview if you're new to karma. So karma, basically, you get good karma and bad karma, okay? If you do naughty bad things, you start racking up bad karmic debt. If you do good things, then you start racking up good karmic debt. Now, if for example, you're doing good things, but then you have to kind of dip a little bit into the dark side to stand your ground, you're not going to end up, being punished for that because you've racked up lots of good, positive karmic debt. So don't fear things like that. Now, ideally, what we're looking for in a spiritual sense, camera's gone wonky again, is to wipe out that karmic debt if you can. Yeah. Anyway, so there's a couple of ways we can go with this. Okay, so there's more. Let's start with the more kind of 3D karma swap. So, a good example of a 3D karma swap would be, let's just say, for example, somebody, a good person, had the potential to get some money, a large amount of money, for whatever reasons. Okay. Somebody then comes in and goes, I want that. I'm going to have that. I've heard that they might be in for a payout of some sort. And they study and profile this person and come in with what appears to be good intentions. What they will then attempt to do is basically do good things for that person so it appears that they're being nice and, in an attempt to start kind of giving themselves a little bit of good karma. All the while trying to manipulate said person into doing slightly naughty or bad things, could include like saying things or targeting people with their words, in an attempt to get them to do what they want, and then when the time's right, steal the money off them. Okay, that would be a more kind of 3D karma swap situation. Now, something that I then came across, and I should say, if anybody has more details or they want to kind of fill in any blanks or go further, please feel free to comment. If nothing else, it helps to boost my profile a little bit. I've no shame in saying that. I came across what was more 5D karma swapping. Now, this normally happens when somebody becomes aware of somebody whose soul, so a light worker or a starseed, has a lot of power and energy. And what they attempt to do is steal this from them. Okay. Now, the way they do this is they first off, again, it involves profiling. They attempt to get the birth charts off said person. Now, that tends to be astrological birth charts. Now, don't get me wrong, in the past, when I've been speaking to people, I have, said, oh yeah, what's your birth chart, and had a look into it, but not because I'm trying to karma swap with them, because I won't fucking do that, it's wrong, but because I'm a Taurus, I'm ruled by Venus, I love love, and I like to see what the best compatibility is. I know I'm a loser, and I'm a little girl. Anyway, yeah, however, somebody who is attempting to karma swap will come in with this guise of, oh, have you seen my birth chart? Look how many placements I have. And then the unwitting fool then goes, oh, I'll send you mine. And I don't know how to do it, and again, as always, I'm not really interested because I've got better things to do. They'll then use said birth chart in some way. Okay, now the second thing that they do is they attempt then to block Akashic records. Now, again, how they do this, I don't fucking know. Not something that interests me. But they attempt to block Akashic records. The reason for this is that the light worker or starseed can't then access their ancient wisdom and knowledge. They can't then access the details of who they are, what their purpose is, what their gifts and abilities are, and how strong they are. Okay, now if this is successful, generally speaking, what then happens is the Anunnaki demon piece of shit then basically gets all your gifts, and then you're left with not a lot, virtually nothing. Okay, which then can then spiral that person into, at the best, kind of going into hiding and not being the person that they were ever meant to do. Or at worst, if there's other things involved, because don't forget, we have been talking about black magic and death magic earlier on in the week, that person unaliving themselves. This goes on, let's be clear. Okay, this goes on. And again, it's fucking wrong. Now, again, depending on how strong the star lightworker or starseed is, even if they are still blocked with their knowledge and wisdom, yeah, it's going to end up causing merry fucking hell. Because at some point, if that lightworker or starseed comes out of the other side intact, still alive, still with most of their sanity in place, sorry. It's all right, isn't it? Yeah, at some point, they are going to find a way to access said knowledge and records. The person trying to steal the karma and do the karma swap, they're not going to get what they want, are they? So, yes, anyway, feel free to do more research. Like I say, I've just dipped into it because, like I say, my role is awareness. It's not about giving you in-depth knowledge and stuff like that. I'm not a teacher. You know, there's plenty out there who can go into more detail with you. I'm an awakener. So yes, there you go. Karma swapping. What a horrible, horrible practice. Yeah. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Richard, the Urban Warlock, aka the Anunnaki Demon Destroyer, signing out. Until next time, comrades. Ta-ta.